make sure we're on the right internet. Yeah. Nice. Wow, we already have 2 likes. Hey, wow, people are here.
Yes.
Dang.
So many people. Hello, welcome in.
That is so cool.
Hello. Technology was not our friend for a little while there, and then our computer decided to update. So hello. Hello.
Jesus Christ, 39. Wow.
Okay, so we told people if they commented on this, we'd feature their questions first.
Cool. Let's see. How's college going for us? We can graduate after this semester, so I'm freaking thrilled. But, oh boy, it's been wild. It's been a wild time, and we're just really done with being in school, and we're ready to just, like, live. And this is Levi. I'm new, quote unquote.
And this is just Alexander. Oh, it was just something in our community tab. If you commented before we started the live stream, we would answer some questions, whatever you had.
Mm-hmm.
And then for us, Kayla Barnes is asking about therapy. Therapy is going fan-fucking-tastic. It's good.
And we found a decent therapist too, and it's like a video chat thing, and that's been really nice actually. It's freaking portable. And we go to Linfield College in McMinnville. We've been there. This is our 5th year, but I think we're just gonna do like an extra semester before getting our bachelor's and just dipping the flip out of there. Christian, would it be possible to have DID and maybe one of your alters to have like Tourette's? I think so. Or like tics could also manifest as like PTSD things and like triggers. And yeah, that's chill. This will be posted as always, just right afterwards. We'll just post it like usual. It's all good. It'll be here. Don't worry, guys. But yeah, we have a couple of alters who have like a really severe like kind of neck twitch thing, and that's been getting to be like a major issue. But yeah, I potentially think, yes, that could happen. Also, I'm kind of new and kind of dumb. I have basically been dormant our entire life.
If your quality is low, try refreshing your page because our internet's pretty good. So do your littles have playdate? Ever have playdates, or would an adult need to be co-con? Littles can play however they want as long as they're in a safe environment.
Yeah, we had a couple of littles playing like Grand Theft Auto at one point.
The first one.
It was funny.
Yeah, so they can really do whatever they want as long as they're not interrupting the stuff we have going on in our lives. Let's see.
Full system integration. I was literally just thinking of posting something on Instagram. You know that app called Diddy It, where you can make a song? And I've got one that's like, integration is not for all systems, don't start with me. And that's how we feel. Like, for some systems, yeah, totally, that's what is good for them. But for other people, that's like totally not what's right for them. And they should focus more on functional multiplicity. It's really an individualistic thing, and should be determined by what's best for like each case, not as like a one cure fits all.
Tips for better communication. We actually have a video coming out on that, so hang tight.
Yeah, they're better at that than us because we just got lucky and just started out really co-conscious. Like when the alters started showing up, they started like making themselves known in our head. So like, yeah, we got lucky with that.
Okay, and then Paige exclamation says, how do you wish people would react when you switch unexpectedly between alters? Have you ever had a bad experience with switching in front of somebody? I would love to know so I can be prepared if I ever come across someone with the ID. Thanks. By the way, love every single one of you.
Oh, that's nice.
So let's start with the first one. How do you wish people would react when you switch unexpectedly?
Just like be chill and like you know, asking who's out is pretty good. Like, you know, I know that's not something that all systems like, but for us personally, we prefer that because it's grounding and kind of like, you know, validating as much as we are repelled from that word. It's validating to like be able to say who's out and be treated as a separate person. So to like treat them as a different alter than the host, like treat it like another friend walked into the room, pretty much. Just like switch places.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're working on a Meet the Alters thing. Totally. We actually have a few segments filmed. The thing with our Meet the Alters things is we have to draw little face claims for everybody, and sometimes that takes a while, but we're working on them. I know you guys wanted to see more of those, so they're in the process. And also, My Alters Can Sing video, so.
Have you ever had a bad experience with switching in front of somebody? Not me personally, or not anybody like in our system, but what about you guys?
We've had quite a few bad experiences switching. One time, Prophet switched out in front of Jessica.
Oh my god.
When Jessica was younger, and she got really scared and like ended up grabbing the front of our neck because that was the only way to bring us back. And then like, you know, Devin got pissed off and was like, why would you do that, dude? And yeah. A lot of like times when people just react kind of weirdly to alters or just really uncomfortable or quiet, like being too quiet can sometimes be a bad thing too, because it's like, are they uncomfortable by the fact that I exist now, dude? Like they just want, alters just want to be loved too. Levi's a common name, but it's short for Leviathan. So I think that kind of differentiates. Yeah, it's short for Leviathan, like the angel, because I am an angel, but not like the other ones in the system.
My friend just came out as a system to me, and how do I suggest I help them? How do you suggest I help them become organized? Tell them to go to therapy. Like, you are not a licensed therapist, and even advice that we can give, like, we have to be very careful with the advice that we do give because we are not therapists. And if you take anything and bend it the wrong way, that can put us in trouble. And so same thing with you guys. If ever you give advice, let them know, hey, I'm not a therapist. You should probably talk to a professional, but this is what I can provide.
Yeah. Yeah, like letting people know that you're not a professional is always a good thing, because some people can kind of think that friends are kind of therapists, and that can lead to kind of an imbalance and then a toxic friendship that ends in somebody who wants to destroy you. But OP Mister, yeah, weird question. Since most of the alters don't identify as looking like the physical body, is it odd having people being attracted to your face since it's technically not your face? We think of it like a who wore it better. Like, who wore the flesh suit better? It's great. Let's see. One of my alters reacts really aggressively with one of my friends. Any ideas? Like channeling anger is a good one. Trying to find other outlets. Like Parsifal painted very violently for a while, and that worked good. Got advice?
Yeah, just redirecting anger elsewhere and letting your friend know if you get aggressive with them, it's probably not you, just so they kind of have an idea. House tour, yes, we will be videoing our house tour for the people who donated us to get into this place, and we'll be releasing that one first, and that will be on, not private, what is it? Unlisted. So
Unlisted,
we'll be
yeah.
sending out links to the emails that were in our GoFundMe. And then for the main house tour for everybody else, that should be coming out in a week or two.
Sure. Someone said that we've helped their system be not trashed. And I love that. What is it like having alters who are neurodivergent in different ways? Kind of a challenge, but kind of nice because the symptoms are kind of really isolated. So it's like, hey, you hold all of that stuff, and it's pretty helpful in the long run. thought I trusted told me they'd been lying about their DID the whole time we knew them. Our littles got really attached to them. Any advice to help the littles feel better? That's a rough one. I know that feeling too well, dude. Ooh.
Get them some gifts. Get them, stuff that, shows that you're still loved. These people were just not who they said they were. And kind of just explain it to them. That's really all you can do is try and explain to the littles exactly what happened in little terms.
Any MA systems out there? What does MA stand for? We suck at acronyms. The flesh scene. What do some of the different altars sound like? Let's see. We've got some with accents. And let's see. You'll see in the new intro video, because we've got some with wild voice differences in this one.
Also noticing the lower voice, how long is it now with the hormones? You feel comfortable sharing. So we've been on hormones for about a month and a half. And it's awesome. Everybody's pretty happy with what's going on. This is like not our normal tone of voice. Our normal tone of voice is a little bit higher. But at this point, I'm comfortable speaking this way, and it feels so much better. It's so much more like, I don't know. It makes me feel not as weird in the body.
Yeah. It's cool. It's nice to see them, like, being more comfortable, too. And, like, the struggling with the high voice is interesting because they're always just like, ugh. Like, it always defaults so high, and we're like, I know, right, dude? So now they're all just like, yeah, the voice is just awesome. We're like, yeah. Do you ever wish you could find an example of how you sound? For some altars, yes, but other ones sound like within the range of the voice that we can manipulate the voice, so it sounds like close enough.
Do your male altars find the voice almost too deep now? No, because this is the deepest that it really can go, and I'm the one who does it this deep. So everybody's kind of just like, hey, we have a whole range of voices to use now. This is fantastic. So everybody's super happy and excited with the hormones and everything.
It's good. I think we missed something up there.
I'm sure we missed plenty.
Oh, yeah, we did. Let's see. Massachusetts, hormones. Oh, yeah. Heather's here. Yes. And we're very sorry we missed hanging out that one time. We have been getting these episodes where we get anxiety to the point of completely freezing. We will literally freeze like a statue. And I think they think we're asleep sometimes, but usually we're just frozen. Body not online. And we spent like a good few hours like that, like trying to message people back, but like thumb not responding. It was like that catatonia thing. Like, I know Dissociated made a video about that recently, but we might do something about that too, just to like spread the deets around. And Daisy Ivory lives in Washington. Like, we should hang out.
We used to live in Washington. Used to live up in Lake Stevens, Everett area. It was pretty cool.
Such a favorite food?
I have no clue right now.
Me neither. I haven't eaten enough food to know what's like my favorite. How are the different relationships between your systems going?
And some of them are a little more in the rough patches than others, just because people haven't been fronting as much. But you take some, you give some. So
It be like that sometimes. Altogether pretty good though.
Yeah, I think we should make a relationship video about how like sometimes relationships can grow stale just because alters stop fronting for a while and it kind of becomes a circle. So I think that would be a good video.
Yeah,
to do something
that'd be good. But yeah, people do like voice claims. They call them voice claims. I've seen some people do that with like songs. Like, I've seen people on Amino posting links like, these songs is like so-and-so's voice claim and so-and-so's voice claim. And I thought that was pretty cool. Although, like, Amino still, like, freaks us out when it comes to the bigger DID OSDD communities. Like, oof. Would you ever knit/crochet plushies?
Yeah.
That would be pretty awesome.
We'd have to look up some of the patterns and stuff, but yeah.
Okay, Heather's not mad at us. That's great. Will this be posted afterwards? Absolutely.
Of course.
This is Levi fronting.
And Alexander, how long have you been living in the new place? It's an apartment, actually. It's not a house. And we've been here a month in 6 days.
That's so cool. It doesn't feel like it. It only feels like a couple of weeks. April, hi, Jack Cash. This gentleman live in Middle Washington, going to be in about an hour north of you tomorrow. That's awesome. Cool. I wish we could like do more things, but school, we have Monday, Wednesday, Friday classes. That's like it. We're only signed up for 8 credits this term because it's like, yeah, we can just graduate and then dip because we only need technically 1 class at this point, and it's awesome.
Will we get an apartment tour? We mentioned that a little while ago. We will be doing a video first for the people who donated to us. The link will be going out to emails, and then we'll be doing a channel tour in the next week or 2. What's up?
The name pronunciation. Yeah. The last part is pronounced like air. Oh, that's cool. Tasty hair. Okay, there we go. Have you ever switched/dissociated when trying to comfort someone else? If so, how did you smooth things over with them after?
The only people we've done this with is Stacy Trademark, and I'm not going to get into that because I have a bad history of getting angry when I talk about Stacy Trademark, so we're not going to go there today.
Do you feel the testosterone affects your emotions to circumstance differently?
It makes the emotions harder. Like, we still feel the emotions fairly strongly, but we're able to, like, work through them a lot faster.
Yeah. Also, we don't cry as much. We just don't cry as much. We try to cry, but can only manage, like, a few little tears. But lately, that's been kind of up in the air because of, like, all the trauma shit that's been emerging, but yeah, it does change things a little bit. Sorry, I just kind of dissociated and tried to read 2 comments at the same time. That's my life. I recently had something that was sort of like catatonia, but pretty short, like an hour or so. It was in the middle of math, and the counselor had to clear the room because I just couldn't move. That is so relatable. Oh my god. Telling the gang, Pinata did an awesome job on their vid of BPD with Nan today. Cool. I just saw the notification for that when I was like in the bathroom before this, and I was like, oh, cool, BPD video. I'll have to watch that later. Because we need to learn more about BPD because, you know, learning. Something about dogs hating an altar. Oh my god. My dogs hate this one altar. All the altar tries to give it is love. My god, that's beautiful. Dragon and angel plushies. I wish. Mango cheese. Ether, when are we doing our collab? We have our filming set up good now. That was the main thing, was webcam not there and us not in place with accessible desk. Because the way we film things is on a tablet, which is really inaccessible for like sharing files. So we tried to like share files so we could do like collab videos with the 2 of us. But the format just wasn't compatible. So we needed to have like an actual desktop. But we just got this set up today. So we can do it now.
Yes.
Also, we really need to because we have a lot of like fictives and factives showing up and like introjects of places. So we need to do that video soon.
Yes. And the other collab that we were working on, that was like 6 months ago, I swear, about first experiences in like elementary school. We are still doing that. We are still putting it together. We needed to get into a safe place and safe mindset before we attempted to throw that video together. But that will also be released here really soon, in case anybody was wondering.
Let's see who's out. Levi and Alexander. And since you moved, did your PO box change? No, the PO box itself, like the one that we put in the description, usually on the new videos, the new video ones. That one's good. The one that's like get the first official PO box. That thing is still totally fine. We still have that for a few more months, but we might just, I don't know, we might not renew it because it's kind of on the way, but not really on the way to this place. Yeah. Would either of you say that it is worth it to move to get DID-informed treatment?
I would say yeah. Like,
It depends, yeah.
it depends on where you are. But if you're in an area that is not very, like, none of the therapists in your area work with trauma patients or have any experience with trauma or any, I mean, some people can manage to work with DID patients without any DID experience, but if they don't have any trauma experience, you're gonna want to look somewhere else. Like us, we have our therapist who's 2 hours away, and we just do video chat with her, and she's great. But we wouldn't have been able to do that in the area that we were. So it's up to you, but it's definitely worth it in my eyes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, especially if you live in an area that's like a dry spot with good therapists and you benefit the most from like face-to-face therapy, then yeah. Especially if you hate the place you live in, then why stay if you don't even like it?
Mm-hmm.
And oh my gosh, no. Oh, I thought you guys thought I was a freak diehard fan or something. LOL, no. We really wanted to hang out, honestly. We were about to text you, like, just show up at the apartment, dude, we're here. But we kept having to run out for errands and a Goodwill to actually like try to find furniture to put our stuff in, and there were boxes everywhere and it was a hot mess. Yeah, and then we started getting real trauma memories. 8 credits is still time consuming for sure. And that one question just connects. What classes are you taking? We're taking Intro to Cognition and East and West Philosophy. Then we're trying to do an independent art study, but we might just not do that and go part-time studentship and just live here instead of even having an apartment on campus.
So it would be awesome. We would
get a job.
We'd love to live with them.
It would be good. See, I'm assuming everyone is relieved in the new place. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
But the Book of Frankenstein, not the movie, it's the book. We haven't read it yet. I think I might have a copy somewhere though. Like, it's one of those classics we've always meant to read, but we love classics like that when we have time to read it and like willpower to read.
Mm-hmm.
You guys set a wedding date yet?
We're not getting married for another like 2-3 years, so calm down. Calm down, guys.
Yeah, right. Are any altars pagan or Wiccans? So many.
Oh god, yeah.
So many.
We are going to do a video on that. Mm-hmm. We have a witch stash, and we will show you everything, literally everything in our witch stash. Is so much.
It almost looked like someone like clicked away for a second, like, Wiccans? Nope, I'm out. Lord's house. No, but we were raised like extremely like super Christian when we were a kid. So you can't like that didn't work. The angels are like the main ones now, and like we now fear a lot of Christianity. But we're gonna make a video about that because we got one of those like letters that Dissociated got, one of those pamphlets, those like kind of like soliciting Christian pamphlets with no return address in our PO box, and we filmed our genuine reaction to that. And Vera was the one that switched out, so like
no surprise there.
My lord. We're hella relieved. In this
breathe. I am breathing.
We can breathe now. We can do that now. We can breathe and eat now. Hey. Would it be wrong for us to ask for a shout out? Oh yeah, we're gonna put like everybody on a list of like who we're gonna shout out, and we'll put you on the list.
Let's see. Where was the shout out?
That was Daisy.
There. Oh yeah.
I was gonna do that on like the end of a video because yeah, usually that one does the best because that gets seen the most rather than like streams. And
increasing communication. We have a video coming out on that. Don't worry. I promise. This one's actually coming out.
Someone got a hat from us. Nice.
Yes.
I'm glad you like it. How do you switch during class without having eyes on you, if you know what I mean? Usually we kind of do those switches where you kind of just like look really tired. Like you can kind of just put your head down on your desk and like be taking notes and just kind of like look down. And usually people don't pay that much attention in class to other people. Like you think that they do, but they really don't. Like people in classes don't want to be there any more than you do. Let's be real here. So we switch in classes pretty often. Yeah, pretty often. It's funny when the handwriting goes from like one thing to another thing. It's great. It's crazy how testosterone technically made your bodies emotionally masculine. I know, right? It's nuts.
Do you guys take tea shots or gel? A friend of mine uses gel, and he feels that there are rather slow changes, and he's like, he's super afraid of needles. We both take shots, and honestly, they don't hurt as long as you like put them in the correct place. Yeah, otherwise, you can have a professional do it. Like you can go to your doctor and have them give you your shot.
Or like another trans person. Like one time we did somebody else's tea shot for them because we just have 2 years of experience now. And he was kind of newish at it. So we were like, all right, here, give me your thigh. I'll give you your meds. It was great, but it was pretty quick. And how is the thick king?
He is here somewhere.
Thick boy. Thick boy. Come on, big boy.
I'm going to skip a few questions just because we have a giant queue.
Oh, snap.
Yeah. This is what happens when you get popular. You have to skip some.
We're popular
now. All hail the thick king.
I think he's burning now.
Aww.
Get out of the closet. He's in the closet.
How do you support emotionally draining friends without feeling like death and not doing self-care at all? Do self-care.
Cut them out of your life. If they don't bring you happiness, why are they there? Like we had this kind of happen with somebody, and like we were really trying to help the heck out of them, but like it just, everything we did seemed to make it worse. And it was just really bad in the end there. And I think somebody ended up blocking somebody, and then we just stopped talking. So like sometimes it's weaseling your way out of it as best as you can is the way to go. And we've had to do that quite a few times. Like gradually like responding like less and less here and there until you just kind of stop. But yeah. We do that both accidentally and intentionally with a lot of people, and we feel terrible about it all the time.
What advice would you all have on coping with recently recovered memories? I don't know personally, because what we do is we just kind of like go through the memory over and over and over again until we can kind of make sense of it. And the thick.
Behold, my boy child.
You might have to ask your question again because we have a lot that we had to scroll through, so you might just have to answer or ask your question again if you want it answered.
Yeah, paste it.
The camera quality isn't the best. I don't mean to be rude when I say this. I just want you to know so you can improve for future. We have a new camera. We just haven't set it up or figured it out quite yet. So,
but it's in our possession.
Yes. So don't worry. I promise that things will start to get better.
Was it the car horn? Oh, we live in like Portlandy area now. We're in like the city. So we're around like kind of a road with more cars, but the window is cracked open because it's kind of toasty in here. I like the connection, the actual camera quality. Likely.
So therapy is a thing. What do you recommend for a system where one alter is not okay with talking to a therapist? Talk with your therapist about it. Literally be like, hey, this one person is not okay with therapy. Likely chances are that they have some underlying fear and they don't want to be like judged. And so the best way is for you to work internally with them and with your therapist to find a solution.
Let's see, first advice to get a therapist. Really believe I have OSDD 1B with 17 alters. Therapist search engines are really great. There's, I forget what it's called. I think it's like Therapy Today or something.
Yeah.
You can type in like keywords about what you're looking for, and you can like find some stuff. And we did not say Brooklyn. That'd be fun. We want to visit someday. How do you keep up with classes when you switch so much? Writing everyone's names on the upper left corner of the paper when we're taking notes, so you know who's there. And yes, there's children.
Yeah, they're our brother. We're living with our brother, and he has 2 kids that are over for the weekend. So that's what you're hearing noise-wise.
That's wild that you met us through Multiplicity and me. And yes, your package is on its way. Long soul system with the Stacy trademark. Oh no, they're good. Not them. It's not them. They're wonderful. Our Stacy trademark is a different system who now lives in Ohio, and she's mean. To say the least.
Yeah.
Live stream for my sister/brothers of witchcraft. Ooh. Ulysses would probably do that. He's like a chaos witch.
Yeah, I mean, we were planning on doing that anyhow, so we can do that, answer questions, do tarot readings, maybe do a spell or something, just to show y'all what we have.
Oh, and at Link Zora, oh my god, we totally telepathically speak to each other. And yes, the good brother, Kayla. He is the good brother, the Josh brother, the cool one. And another unboxing, you know. We got something in the mail the other day. This baby. And like, are you still doing after grad in Germany? Potentially.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we're taking a couple of gap years after school just to like recover for once.
Yeah.
And find ourselves outside of school. Like, because all we've known our life is like education. So like, yeah, we want to live a little bit. We're 20. We're 22. It's time to live.
Does your hair cutter have an eye patch? I don't know which.
Sean?
I don't know which one you're talking about, but his hair just needs a trim, like, and it's just kind of Sweeney Toddy.
We do look like Sweeney Todd, but Sean. I don't think Sean has an eye patch.
No, I think he was asking because somebody's hair looks weird. It's just like, man, calm down. We do our best. Sean is an amazing beautician, though. He's good.
Yes. We do kind of feel something when a new altar breaks off. Kind of like another vibe in the room. Like, kind of like feeling auras almost.
Yeah, for us, it feels more like anxiety or whatever that altar is giving off. Most of the time, altars for us give off anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
And that's like a new wavelength. So.
Oh, I patch because your haircut is asymmetrical. That's funny. That's a good one. Oh my god. But do any of your non-human altars get bad dysphoria? So much, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, especially with like wings. For us, we have like knots in our back where ring joints should be, but they're not.
Wings, tails, horns. Some of us have beaks, hooves. Some of us have hooves. We need to do more altar intros for us because we have several people who have like different styles of shit, and they have hooves.
Yes. But crystals are like one of our main like spell things, definitely. Yeah, totally. Crystals are like our jam. I really gotta send something to Hollow. Heck, what a sweet boy. He's precious. Oops. I'm with you on finding yourself outside of school. I'm 3 years out of school and still don't know who I am without school. I can imagine. I'm probably just gonna be sitting there for like a month like, who am I? Yeah, how do you know if they are real? It's the difference between flashback and memory recovery. Typical flashback, but the aftermath is horrible. I feel crazy. Yeah, I think one of the ways to know like if you're imagining something versus if it's real is try to control it, try to stop it. Try to stop it. If you can stop it as if you can stop your own thoughts, then maybe you are like torturing yourself with imagination. But if it feels like something like a thought from another alter being pushed towards you and it doesn't feel like it's your own thought, then that's probably from an alter. That's kind of how we figure out like if it's real or not. Try to stop it. Try to stop that train of thought in the middle of the sentence and see if you can. Just see if you can. But I do want to open this, and you can open it if you want because you haven't opened a lot.
Yeah.
Open the envelope.
I will. Ooh, that's really easy.
Nice.
I'm gonna open it below this because it has Christmas stamps on it, and if it's from anybody in particular that sent us something weird, then I don't want to show that on camera.
Just in case.
Just in case. Oh no, it's art.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
Ooh, a pretty note and some really cool things.
Okay, so to everybody in the ether system, you can read the letter out loud or not. It's fine either way.
Cool.
You are legitimately one of my top 2 favorite YouTube channels. I originally found you because one of my friends told me they have DID, so I went online to find as much information as I could. Your videos are so helpful and made it 100 times easier to help them. I also have issues with dissociation, so your vids help me as well. I wanted to say thank you. I also have a fun brain thing called
synesthesia. Synesthesia is pretty cool.
Which means my senses get all mixed up, so that means that I see voices and people as colors. I thought it would be fun to draw some of you in all the color I see you as. I hope you understand that I'm not doing all 100 plus of you. I did one for Hollow, Devin, Octavius, Parsifal, and Fenrir.
Oh, cool.
I wish I could send you all cooler stuff, but I am broke as college.
Same.
Feel that.
Absolute same.
I hope you like the artwork I made for you, and I hope that you and your fiance's lives only get better from here on out. Please give Thick Boy all the pets and love for me.
Yes, we will. We'll pat him so much.
So that one's for you, and I don't know everybody's. I know Hollow's, because...
The blue one. Oh, that's cool.
But I'll show all these in succession. Probably, yeah.
That one's beautiful. That one was Parsifal's. Oh, that's cool. The second one was Fenrir's. That's awesome. Oh my god. The third one was Devin's. Oh, that's cool. I like that one. It's written on there.
Oh, that's cool.
Really small.
And then obviously Hollow's.
And then that one was Octavius's. Thank you so much. These are beautiful. Oh my god. I love mandala stuff. I gotta put these up somewhere.
That's amazing.
Yes.
We should get picture frames.
We should. We need to get picture frames like adults.
We are adults now.
My mom calls me a faker. Oh my gosh, that's horrible though. Yeah, we should probably just stay there. Handle things like liberty. Frog that was in my house. How do your alters deal with memes? We love them.
Can't really focus because of this still processing.
Yeah, focusing is really hard when it comes to processing stuff. Like, we've learned to just kind of breathe and try to breathe out your tension. And, like, yeah, just try to ride that wave of life. Just see what happens. Hi, are you gay? I'm
sort of
bisexual-ish. I don't know. I'm more so straight. I'm mostly straight.
It depends on who you ask.
So, like,
but yeah, I'm gay.
Yeah, he's gay.
I had a wife at one point, and then I divorced her because I found out I was gay.
Have you guys seen the Korean drama Kill Me, Heal Me? No, but we wanted to. That's on the list of, like, watch it. Find and watch. So we, like, look for it sometimes on Hulu to see if it's put in there. Can you see aliens in your inner world? Yeah.
We legit have
Some
aliens.
Same. They just kind of chill out in the
They were the only stamps I have. Oh, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for sending these.
Just wanted
They're
to be safe.
Love that.
Because you never know what people are gonna send you, and if you open something on live stream, and you can't edit that out, so we have to be cautious with things.
End up with another Vera opening the Bible pamphlet. I'm glad we didn't live that because
oh god, that would have been awful.
It would have been so vulgar, and people would be like, "Jesus Christ, potty mouth." I'm gonna bleep 90% of it.
Somebody says fake.
Fake.
Well,
that's the one who said we were gay.
Yeah. Well, guess
Be
what?
gone, thoughts. All right.
You're in timeout, man. You're in timeout.
Wow.
Oh wow. I don't even need to.
I don't even want to know what that dude is saying.
Yeah.
Wow. What a loser.
He's gone.
Troll.
Oh my god.
Don't you want to know?
Advice for applying to colleges and scholarships. Honestly, we don't know because we did it when we were in high school, and it's
a blur.
It's also become so much different. So
us gays unite. Yes. Thank you so much. Okay, control.
Why did the gays naturally clump together? Because acceptance, man.
True that.
Acceptance.
Association, we like to be gone. Oh my god, it's true. Yeah, it's weird, like, helping people. We've always thought of ourselves as, like, the bad guy. Like, the enemy. But because gays just love, so love finds more love, maybe. I like that. That's good. Low-key crush on them. Well, thank you.
Everybody has a crush on them.
It's weird. I don't expect that. I keep thinking people are just like, oh, like, weird. But we love dragons. I just saw that we zeroed in like dragons. We love dragons. We stand dragons in this household. So much to the point of like most of like one of our safety creatures was dragons, so we have a lot of altars who are that's dying. Also, guys, guess who hasn't bought a pack of cigarettes in like 2 months? It's great. And it's pretty awesome. How are y'all with hugs? Oh yeah, hugs are a big thing, and like physical contact is a big thing. Sometimes you can hug us. Sometimes I'm finding the other babe. Don't worry. Got you.
Yay.
Yeah, I have weird dreams with dragons for no reason. They're hella hot though. Embrace it, Les. Let's see. Hope my bet Etsy is helping with little step for you to start a life together. It is. Everything helps on Etsy. Like we're gonna be putting out more stuff, and we made like unicorn color palette DID scarves. So we're gonna be putting those up soon. We want to make it more of like a job instead of just something that we sometimes remember.
And we will be working on the Dragon Scale gloves that you guys have been requesting.
We got like a list of all of them that we're doing, and they're in order. They're being done. Production is in order.
And Redbubble is finally on the like uprising, so you may have shirts and hats and I don't know, we might do like water bottles or something.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, so
like tote bags. I love me a tote bag. Is it normal to lose shit every 3 seconds? Absolutely it is. 100%.
I mean, we lose this all the goddamn time.
I understand the feeling jittery. We've been feeling jittery to the max lately. Any idea why a therapist wouldn't stop dissociation during therapy? Maybe to like view it, to like see it going on.
Try to figure out how to help you.
How many littles do you guys have?
I think we have 8.
Probably around 5 to 7, I think. Can alter shared dreams? How does dreaming work with DID? Oh, I missed one. We're writing college essays, and it's difficult to differentiate between safe stuff and stuff, not to mention any advice. College essays. Ooh.
Salted. Sorry, I'm going to just hold that thought. Salted Salter, we've answered your question a couple of times. We will be doing a communication video in the next week or two.
Yeah, that's like been on the very top of the videos we need to make list.
Yeah.
Because that's like a really popular thing. A lot of people struggle with that. So we're totes going to make a whole video on that. So yeah, save your curiosity for that and totally. Lost my fucking calculator. Relatable.
Where is the
God.
round baby? Somewhere.
I don't know where she is. But dreaming, oh my gosh. We have like a lot of dreams every night. Usually about sometimes you can kind of tell who dreamed what by like little things that are kind of details in the dreams, like a person or an idea. And this is the round baby. She's right here. She's so happy here. She's so much happier. Look at that cuddly child. Yeah. Oh yeah, inner communication. We'll do that too. We can do like inner and outer communication.
And we're also doing tips for self-care and hygiene. We have that video made already, but that was when we were back in Juan's. And we were going to post it, but then Juan did a bunch of shit and we had to move out like immediately. So we never got the chance to post that video. So we're definitely going to post that video really soon or remake it. Either way.
Fair. Where was it? I just saw something. Baby. Oh, I've read that one must ground before one processes intense emotions or thoughts. Would your experiences agree? No.
God,
I'd say the opposite, honestly. If you heavily dissociate, then that makes it easier to reach out to alters because you yourself are in a state that's similar to theirs. So trying to put yourself on the same level as your alters can be pretty good. Everyone loves round baby. How are you both feeling lately? Better.
A lot better. A lot better.
So much it feels weird.
So I'm going to, you can kind of keep an eye on the questions and stuff, but I'm going to go into the story of how we got into this place, starting from Juan's place. So
That was cute though.
So when we were at Juan's, we had Thick Boy and Round Baby there. And Thick Boy one night accidentally got locked out of our room. So he went to the bathroom on Juan's clothes. And instead of being an adult, he threw his clothes away and was treating us like we didn't care or anything. He kept messaging us at work. And it was just like not okay. So in a full-out panic attack at work, we were just like, okay, we need to go home early and start doing shit.
I'm going to say two things real quick. To fall asleep at night, we always do music, and it's better if you have like noise-canceling earbuds. Those are great if you have a lot of noise in the background. Music that kind of puts you in a specific mindset, like calming music, like chill step compilations are the bomb. We love those like hour-long, like mellow dubstep. That's really relaxing. It's nice. But Kato is cute AF. And our channel is like for everybody. It's not only for people with DID. Like we try to make it so that anybody can tune in and learn, like no matter what. Like, yeah, voices can totally be grounding.
But yeah, so at that point in time, we messaged them and we're like, we have to be out like now. So we messaged our brother's ex-wife because she has a house and it seemed like, you know, we can get out and be somewhere transitional until we can get into a place. And so we did that, but as soon as our brother showed up, because our brother moved down to Oregon too, and thinking that we can all live together and it'll be great. And so when he got there, she kind of turned into a psycho bitch and just made things so hard, told us we were super no, didn't tell us, told our brother. When we moved in, she told us that if she had a problem, she'd tell us. She never did. She told our brother about everything we did. So we were very disrespectful. She didn't like the way we talked to her kids. She didn't like the way we didn't clean up. She didn't like the fact that we were living there for free, even though she offered. So like things just kept getting worse and worse, which we thought it was going to be a good situation, and it turned out it wasn't.
I'm sorry, I'm just laughing because Therapist told us we are not allowed to recover memories until we're stable, stable enough. LOL, we are never. Absolute mood. And also ASMR is good for experiencing anxiety, definitely. We like to brush things, and sometimes we'll even like kind of brush our fingers like together to make sound to ground sometimes. Yeah, go ahead.
But yeah, so at that point in time, we had gotten like somewhere in there, we got a new job at a car wash, which paid a lot more, but then that kind of went to shit because they put us on manager. They also expected us to do like shift lead duties plus manager duties, and that and that is just, it was way too much. And he had 7 people quit in the matter of 2 weeks. So if that tells you anything about the company, I don't know what does.
It was bad.
So now we are working for U-Haul as a reservation manager, and it's only part-time, so we're going to be doing Uber and Lyft and Etsy and a couple other things. So it's definitely better. So then we moved into here, and our brother's living with us. He has a dog. We have both our cats here currently, but
Big boy's just visiting for the weekend.
Yeah, Big Boy will be back and forth as he comes and goes. It'll be good.
Yeah, though he might stay here as we move in.
That'll be good.
Yeah. I feel like such a dick for like leaving our current roommate because we're like, yeah, we won't move out or anything because we didn't intend to, but like Devin's getting like scary suicidal and we need to get out of the school for our mental health. So like gotta get out of there, you know. You gotta do what you gotta do. And we only have one sister. Just the one, and you're fine for your rant, but you have hella siblings.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, no, we have our brother Josh, our brother Steven, the devil brother Jesse, stepsister Brittany, stepbrother Ricky, other stepsister Stephanie, sister-in-law Vanessa. I think that's it.
Sounds about right. Did you say, oh, what's his face?
Steven?
Steven.
Yeah.
Steven. Acrylics, I really like your voice. Yeah, isn't it
Thank
great?
you. It's definitely awesome. I'm not allowed to keep pets from my mom despite my trauma. They're just telling me it's mandatory for healing.
Your mom is...
Your mom is a hoe. I'm kidding. If you love your mom, I was just...
Church down the road leaves free pamphlets and coffee mugs. In the door, some altars drink out of it to piss off others. That's hilarious. That sounds like stuff that ours would do. How are y'all doing? Love your channel. We're doing better.
A lot better.
Like, dealing with a lot of trauma, but better. In better ways than we had when my mom is. In that case, yes. Have you seen other therapists or other professionals other than therapists that help you with your DID? Here and there, some doctors are okay. Well, I guess you could say like the doctor that gave us our hormones, because she was like checking in to make sure alters were like okay with it and like, you know, not like causing chaos. So yeah, some doctors check in and stuff, and we've been really wanting to talk to our optometrist about doing multiple eye exams to like get different different prescriptions for people. Are y'all going to the DID conference in February?
Yes,
Heck yes, we are.
We need to figure out how to sign up to speak there, because we're planning on speaking at the conference. So if y'all want to see us, we will be there.
No, seriously.
It'll be awesome.
We can even do like a meetup or whatever. There's like a coffee shop built into the hotel, and we can just chill. That'd be epic. How did you go about getting your wheelchair?
We went to Goodwill.
Goodwill, where you get most things. They have a lot of that stuff at Goodwill. Crutches, walkers, some of the ones you can sit on. Brown baby about to jump on the desk. But where is it? It is in Orlando, Florida. It's in Orlando, Florida. Annually. It's the Healing Together Conference. Yeah, Google Infinite Mind Healing Together Conference, and you should find their website. It's pretty good, and it's really easy to navigate, which I appreciate because I'm tech illiterate. Yeah, that is a bit far from the UK. see. What do you say? Dissociation could be utilized as a useful therapeutic tool. For example, getting in touch with alters, going in headspace, or even hypnosis could be considered dissociation. Yes.
Yeah.
If you use it right, it could definitely be a tool because dissociation helped you as a tool in the past. So it could still help you.
There is healthy dissociation and unhealthy dissociation. And if you use it in a healthy manner, then come here.
Time to book a flight to Florida from Belgium. Oh my gosh. Hey, people have done it. There were a few people who flew from like other countries to come to that conference. Like, yeah, someone flew from Europe. Oh, I know more than one person flew from Europe. It's really cool. So many people from around the world and countries are there. Never been to Florida? Is it nice?
It's okay.
It's not bad. If you don't get bit by a bazillion bugs, watch out for the bugs. You will get bit to the max. Hey, someone caught a live stream.
Yay,
Hey,
welcome in.
I'm glad because some people just hella miss them. They just like, any tips on forming an inner world? Oh, EEG results. I don't know, but I want to find out.
Forming an inner world, talk to your alters and figure out what you need.
Florida is the Australia of the USA. Confirmed. I'm trying to stop my stress right now.
How much will it cost? It depends. There is like a fund you can like get
Scholarship?
into. Yeah,
a scholarship. You can get a scholarship to get in.
And we're also hoping to get like maybe doing a live stream for donations for a scholarship from us to
like
send
a fundraiser.
To send people to the conference.
Super awesome.
Since we're starting to become a bigger influencer, we want to do more for the community.
Yeah, be able to get more people to go to this conference because it's a freaking great resource for like so many things. It's amazing. Oh, an EEG? That is an electroencephalogram. Electroencephalograms measure the electrical activity of the brain. You stick sensors on somebody's head, I think. I think that's the one. Either way, it measures electrical things in the brain. And if you switch, that'd be awesome. But totally, we were just learning about that stuff in our cognition class. And we've gotten an MRI before, but we didn't like switch in the MRI, which I wish we had because people would have been like, whoa, what's that? And then we probably would have gotten care sooner. But, you know, hindsight's 2020. But we had like a vascular migraine, which is something that it's like a migraine that looks like a stroke, but it has to do with an imbalance of vitamin D and calcium. But yeah, it's still Levi and Alexander. Yeah, I just got an EEG and it was abnormal. That's awesome. Yeah, I want to know like other. She just like skittered across. That's amazing.
For people who say they can't go because they're not out, you can tell them that you're just going to a conference because you can register online, and
or you could just say you're going to Disney World because it's right next to Disney.
It's literally in Disney Park area. Like you can go to the Rainforest Cafe and stuff on the Disney Island thing, and yeah.
I plan on getting one of Stockholm altars. I've been able to read that correctly now. You can put it back to what it actually is instead of just Disney World. Great. Wheelchair for his birthday. Oh, that'd be a great birthday present. I'm sure he's going to love the heck out of that. Yeah. He still throws things, though. That's epic. Wolfpack system. Cool. That's awesome. Yeah, that's like
Disney World.
Oh my god, I love that. Yeah, that it kind of reminds me of another DID channel that's on our list of shout outs to do, which is like White Wolf System. Like, we follow them and they're pretty great, but they only have like 170 something subscribers, and they also put out hella content, just like Daisy does, but they haven't gotten like much in the way of subscribers, even though their content is hella great. So we'll do a shout out for them too. Be great. More Wolf System, yes. Wolfie boys, your laughs are so cute. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad. I used to think it was weird. Do you have any idea if for systems coming where coping techniques for communication whilst looking for treatment. Ooh, that's a tough one.
Notebooks help a lot. Those really help for us. We have a planner, and I don't know where it is right now, but we have a planner so we could actually write stuff down, and we can leave notes in the comments. Do you know where it is?
What is it?
It's the pink thing that we bought when we were.
No, that's hilarious. I'm from Australia. Wow, that's awesome. Australia. I don't even know what time it is in Australia. I need to get like a clock on my phone so I can know what time it is in Australia so that we can like figure it out because we know a lot of Australians.
Authors that are unaware, if you have a friend, you can let your friend know what's going on and like have them clue your authors that are unaware in, and like writing stuff in a notebook and leaving it out where people can see it and them like seeing it and going, that wasn't me, what is going on? That kind of opens more of the pathways to communication.
It's 11 a.m. in Australia. Awesome.
Nice.
Good. It was super random. I'm sorry, I'm kind of spacing out at this point. Like, this is the first time I've like gotten in front of a camera. So like, I'm new to all this. This is pretty great, like being able to meet everybody for the first time because, yeah, it's weird being an alter coming out of dormancy because you feel like you're totally just fresh, even though you've been there, but you're not.
And I'm just dissociating, so don't mind me as I get more monotone. Somebody else may be pushing towards the front. I have no clue.
I understand when family is not ready to accept that.
Someone's mom died this morning.
Oh, geez.
Lots of love to you.
Sending lots of love. Whoa, that's rough. Trying to let my friends know where I'm turning on shit. And they were super freaked out because it turns out they didn't know me. We're probably like 8 to 9. That's relatable. Okay, the app Dalio. That's cool. We've been trying to like get with more apps that are helpful, and there's one called Speak Pros that we've really liked. Like, it's good for mute alters, and we were gonna probably do a video about that. Maybe try to do a brand deal. Yeah, show some good apps that are like decent resources. And I know there's one called Self Talk as well, where you can like message yourself. And yeah, who's out of the light right now? This is still Levi for the moment.
And kind of Alexander. I started dissociating like 15 minutes ago.
But yeah, oh my gosh. DID, like validation for DID as like real in the mental health community, that is so frustrating. And I can't believe like mental health professionals still aren't on board with that. Some people like don't believe DID. Like sometimes we imagine like if we go to get a new therapist and we're like, yeah, we were diagnosed with DID in 2015, and they say something like, we don't believe in DID, I would probably laugh in their face. I would probably laugh in the therapist's face if they said they didn't believe in DID, because like, good God,
I'll be right back.
it's so legit. It's a thing. It's a thing. Let's see. Have to go clean cat boxes. Relatable. Oh yeah. Family, how do you deal with parents who want to shit but have very strong opinions, especially on your sexual orientation and gender? Oh my gosh. Like, I think yeah, we have trouble with this ourselves. I don't even know how to like completely word how we did it and like manage to like maintain our like gender identity despite the fact that our dad was hella fighting it. But unapologetically existing, just being you, and like not just very carefully pressing onward with what you want to do. That's what we kind of did. Like not caving to family's will, but like, you know, letting them it's a word, process it at their own pace, but like trying to accommodate their pace with like throwing information at them about gender. I'm so dissociated. I probably butchered every sentence, but I hope there's some good information in there.
Are we talking about family?
Gender, family and gender.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was going to say, we basically cut our family out of our life, so.
I have to go talk to a school therapist about being genderqueer. I'm very nervous. Oh my gosh. Ooh, that's weird that you have to talk to your school counselor about that. Are you in high school? Because, geez, that's weird that they make you do that.
We had a therapist in high school. It was the way our dad avoided paying for therapy for a while. We just had a therapist in high school.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Y'all need to go or such. That's okay. Take care of yourself.
This is Ashley, by the way. Hi guys. I went out, was grabbing a notebook, and we decided to switch so Alexander could just chill.
Changing your name, yeah, I can see that. We're gonna be legally changing our name soon because we're freaking done with having our legal name be what it is, and we want it to be Devin. So like,
also, yeah. If you guys were wondering, this is what Alexander was talking about. I know it's backwards, but we have things to do, priorities, don't forget, and notes. I know the camera's not great. We haven't cleaned the lens in 5 ever, but it's really good. No need to back there, Ash, about family. Okay. Yeah, no, we cut our family out because after vacation this July, our therapist pointed out to us that it was not normal for us to be around our abusive brother. And we felt like, holy shit, how we'd never seen that before. And so we decided, since our family doesn't want to acknowledge what he did to us as a child, we're just not going to be there. We're not going to Christmas this year. We're not going to go to Easter, Thanksgiving. We're not going to go to the family vacation next year. We might go to Minnesota, but we're going to hang out with some queer friends. So.
I think we're halfway through a switch.
If you need to go stare in the mirror, that's totally chill.
Yeah. Plus, I need to like splash some water on my face. I'm getting like oily. Sending presents to make your Christmas better. Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
That's amazing.
It's Frenty.
This is Ashley, and I don't know who's coming out there.
We're working on it. We're gonna graduate in December. We're graduating in December with our bachelors.
Do your alters do anything to deliberately make each other mad? Or not mad, just extremely irritated. The littles, especially in system, like to trip me, and they find fun ways to make it a game. Like putting saran wrap on the front of my door, so when I come out in the morning, I fall flat on my face. Let's see. So inside mostly is when alters do it for us. Thank you for being proud of us. It was really hard to just cut family out like that, but until they figure it out, we're just gonna have to, yeah. They're gonna have to come to terms with it themselves, and they're gonna have to come to us and figure out why exactly we're not there, because otherwise we're just not gonna show up. And oh no.
Original song. Let's see. Peace loving music warrior. Playing my song in the background, please. Let's see what it is. Phone.
I think this video is unmonetized, so we have to be careful with how much of any songs we play. I made a friend on your Discord channel and they let me draw them, so thank you. You're welcome. Don't re-traumatize yourselves over family. Not worth it. Totally not worth it. That's kind of what we came to. Did you switch?
Yes, we did switch. This is Prophet.
Hi,
Hi.
it's Ashley.
Another one who came out of dormancy. That's just what we're doing now. Everyone's just coming out of dormancy.
I think we encouraged that because we were talking about how our therapist is trying to show us like new alters need to be switched out every now and again so people get breaks, and you need to just kind of like bring back older alters and bring them more forward so you can give everybody else who's been main fronters for 7 years a break. So.
And yes, this is my first time on camera too. This is like both me and Levi. That's pretty cool. I'm done. I said I was going to look up the song, but then I forgot to look at the song. Live now. I go to the comments. No, don't do that to me. Don't play me like that, YouTube app. There it is. Go to the channel.
Do you all experience amnesia for certain emotions, like how you took a while to emotionally register the unhealthy family situation? It's more like being groomed, I think, into thinking something's normal. It's not really like hiding those emotions. It's trying to figure out exactly why, if that makes sense.
We're on your channel, but it says no subscribers, no content. We went to videos, and it's like the how fast will a thatch burn? Is it the Alphabet Town one? First time live, cool. Like it's first time I get to see in real time. Oh, that's great. See a video on BPD? Not yet. We don't know a lot about it too much. Not enough to make a whole video. We need to like do more research before we actually do that.
So the brother you're staying with believing of stuff, so he's healthy to be around, if that's okay to ask. We haven't actually told him yet, and we're talking quite loudly in hopes that he might hear. Just because, why not? You know, we actually might do a live stream where we tell him that we have DID and to see like his reaction to that. And we might just do a live stream so you guys can see it firsthand. Do you guys ever like switch standing up and almost fall over? We've done that a couple of times, but for a while it's been pretty level.
Didn't we sneeze and switch one time?
Yes,
I'm pretty sure we sneezed and switched
we
one
farted
time.
we farted and switched one time.
Oh my god.
We were like coughing and then like just, and then somebody else was out. Our host mother is keeping our daughter from us. We live states away. Oh yeah, we've kind of kept up on your Facebook. We haven't been like commenting or anything because we kind of need to focus on ourselves, but we feel for you. It's kind of BS what she's doing to you guys.
Jesus. That is brutal.
You're on T. I was gonna say I think your voice sounds like, yeah, we are on testosterone. It's doing kind of wonders for everybody, including me. I enjoy the lower rumbly voice. It sounds more like mine because I'm a hardcore smoker into some. I wish I could find a good therapist. Sorry. Where I live, all therapists are rude. Try looking at therapists in other areas that do telehealth, because a lot of insurances cover telehealth, and that's kind of what we're doing right now. Do you have a cuddle corner for the littles in your new place? No, not really.
Well, we put all of the stuffed animals in giant bins, so they're all together now. So that's one step. But we're hoping to be able to do that at some point. That'd be really nice.
Tools to help you stay. We usually listen to music or do things that we really, really enjoy. Like Alexander has one song that nobody else can listen to because it's so triggering. Like everybody else kind of breaks down and almost cries most of the time or breaks into a panic attack. But Alexander, you turn that song on and he's like, I'm here. And he jams out to it and sings it. And it's just like fine. And everybody's like, dude, what the fuck are you?
Do I have to go to school tomorrow? You should.
You should go to school.
We're gonna go to school tomorrow too, so we'll suffer together. I'm a return to the hellish brother trauma. I think I connected to something up there.
Yeah, it did. Wait. Let me. Do.
Yeah, so the brother you're staying with. Oh yeah. Yeah, he would believe in that stuff, definitely. Yeah, and we mentioned that we have trauma disorders, and we dropped the like DID thing a little bit yesterday or day before, I think.
I think it might have been yesterday.
Yeah, we mentioned it, and he seemed kind of surprised and like concerned, and like he just wanted to take care of Mickey, so that's good. What do you think of OSDD? It's good. We've known a lot of great OSDD systems. They're legit and great.
So he doesn't know about the DID, but we switch freely around him. We just don't tell him who's fronting. Like, we really don't care. He doesn't seem to mind, so.
Yeah, and the name of the song. We scrolled down really far and didn't see it.
Here, just search that.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just search it. Tear Soaked by Sean Francis. There it is.
Does Liberty ever switch out when you mention vines?
Sometimes. One of his favorite things is vines.
Just trying to switch. Our eye gets slightly blurry as hell. Does anything similar happen? Physical happen? Does anything physical happen while switching? That was basically the question. Sometimes, yeah. A lot of us get headaches. A lot of us get dizzy. Some of us will like just pull the hair forward and just fucking apologize for swearing so much, by the way. That's just who I am. But we just stare at our hair. So.
That's not a bad song, though. It's pretty chill. Nice. We came to the library and someone said, don't let family re-traumatize or something. We had to put that out there. That's so relatable.
How do you manage your nicotine cravings when out?
We've been vaping and going down in nicotine level. And we've got a 5% and then the lowest of 3% now. So we're on the lowest.
What's telehealth? It's just a tool for your therapist. It's because therapists can't use Skype because it's not secured, and they want, secure patient security between the two of you. So it's just kind of like a secure platform to do video chats with, to send notices, emails, notifications, anything like that. But it's just kind of the one thing that therapists use to keep track of everything and communicate with you. maybe become blended for a while. They start to ever going to either spontaneously integrate or split. Is that rational?
It's a rational fear. I can understand that totally. We'd fear the same thing, but as long as you like, I think try actively to not integrate. I don't think that you would. I think if you actively were trying to not integrate, your brain would be like, okay, let's not. Yeah.
Who is fronting? This is Ashley.
And this is Prophet.
Is there a way to encourage other alters to front? Again, just music for a lot of us. Taunting activities. For Vera, it's like saying stuff about the Bible. I'm not going to say anything in particular, but certain like catchphrases, like if you scream Sean will almost immediately come to the front.
It's funny.
So you just kind of have to find stuff out. Did you find?
We did find it. We just can't play it too loudly, or else we won't be able to think with the music. But it's good. It's really chill. It's nice.
That person's just kind of been posting constantly.
Oh, cool. Guys, thank you.
Chicks or dudes can't tell. Yes.
Vera is a freaking hoot. That's great. Let's see. I Prophet am a chick, but most everybody else in the system is dudes.
Yeah, and I'm a chick. Thank you so much for playing my song. Got one more if you fancy called The Many Flavors of Memories.
Oh, that sounds like a cool title. That's definitely
Appreciate
something we
you
tap
guys
on.
going through every comment.
We try to get as many comments as we can. Like, that's our thing. We try to get them.
What does integration feel like? How many integrated alters do you guys have? We only have 2, and their name is Ace, and it just kind of, for them anyway, they were kind of fragments of the alters they used to be. So they integrated together just to make a more meaningful sense of who they were. So I guess we'd have to have Ace front in order to say anything about that, because I can't really know what that felt like.
Kayla said she totally would have figured that out. That's great. But has anyone integrated before? In here, we've had a few, a couple, but they didn't go very well. Like, a few people integrated into, this one girl, and she looked like she was kind of possessed for a while there. She had these really severe episodes, and it looked like seizures, but after she unintegrated and everyone was like back, they were just fine. Everyone was fine. So we haven't really tried since. And I don't know if I'm fully human, but I'm mostly human-y, like human shaped, but I have like blue hair and purple eyes. So I don't look like a normal human. Financial struggle. There's an Australian program to help with therapy. Oh, that's great. That's really good. There's a lot of
You're a human, mate. Not everybody's human.
Congratulations on 10K.
Thank
Or like
you.
with alters. Yeah, not all alters are human. We do have some videos on non-human alters, but they're really, really, really old. So we want to make a new one. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to make a new one. Prophet, are you a wizard? I'm a what? Maybe. I definitely am more like witchy oracle kind of related, I guess. I'm definitely more intuitive and into more metaphysical stuff. 27 years to get this info, and most psychs don't know about it. I was told.
Did you put your name in the goblet of fire?
Someone says my name's badass. Thank you. All right, did you put your name in the goblet of fire? And it is such a long, tough road. Therapy is so difficult. It's just so hard to find a good therapist and one that actually like believes you.
And doesn't send you to rehab.
Did you guys hear about that? We accidentally got sent to rehab. Have you ever read Romeo and Juliet? I think we did in high school, and I know we've seen a couple of movies. But yeah, one of our therapists was like, here, there's this intensive outpatient program that'd be really great for you. And we were like, okay, we need some help. So we went down there, and they were like, this is an abstinence-based program. And we were like, we use marijuana because it's the only thing that makes the shaking stop. Yeah, and yeah, it was bad. It was a good program for people who needed that care. It was a good program for people who needed that care, but it was not the right program for us. We needed trauma therapy. We did not get our trauma therapy, but it lined up horribly with the Minnesota trip, which actually was in our favor. So we just didn't ever go back after we went to Minnesota. We were like, yeah, we'll be back after Minnesota, and then we didn't go back. And then we took care of ourselves, like, you know, doing what felt was right for our like own recovery, and it was better than that. So
Also,
we have a better therapist.
I don't mean to interrupt you. I apologize. This is just a thought that crossed my mind. But if any of you guys want to talk to like this system in particular, I know we don't get on video that much, and I apologize for that. We're working on it. We now have a setup to where we'll be able to do that more. But we do have Discord, and pretty soon we're going to be doing on Wednesdays. We're going to be doing a like not Q&A, but like a subject matter. We're going to do discussions and stuff. We've had one where it was about hygiene, like personal hygiene, and how you can help yourself do that. And we're also going to follow up with videos on those. So those kind of give us ideas to come together and like form proper videos for those who aren't on our Discord. So if you guys have any suggestions for topics you want talked about, we do have our Discord link in pretty much all our videos, and you can go on there and suggest stuff to us. You can message us directly.
I don't think we've watched Shadowhunters on Netflix before, but it sounds really cool. And we have, I think, about 150 altars at this moment.
I think when we did our count yesterday, we had like 90.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. So.
True. Someone asked if I've ever been drawn. And yes, I have been drawn.
You have?
In high school, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's really old. They're really bad drawings. Just absolute horrible, terrible shit drawings, but yeah. I have like one of the little doodles here. I think this is good enough. Yeah, my hair kind of looks like Vicky's, but my eyes are purple. And it's like a really bad thumbnail, but let's see, I just saw Vera's name on there. Oh my god. Does Vera ever plan to blank? And I was like, oh my god. But I will be doing a new drawing of myself with our new skills because we have better skills now. So I want to put that on Instagram too, like we've been doing. I'll probably do that in addition to in my intro.
There you go.
Does Vera ever plan on making a video about its love for religion? We could do that. We were gonna do a video that includes that clip of us opening that pamphlet and kind of be like our history with Christianity. Like, what's the deeds? Like, what did we go through with Christianity? Like, we want to talk about it because we haven't done that before, but maybe. But we'd have to heavily trigger warning the heck out of it. Discord lane.
So, if you are on a computer, you can open another tab, go to our channel, and it should be posted several places. Any video that we have, it should be posted, and I will try and post it here as well. Let's see.
Wow, it is raining out right now.
It is.
It just started flipping pouring, but the sky is still kind of light. That's wild. We're gonna have to drive back to McMinnville soon. Oh no. I'm gonna wait till the rain subsides a little bit.
Okay, let's see.
We also want to make a video about DID and driving because like switching behind the wheel is definitely something that a lot of people worry about. And yeah, I want to talk about how much we switch behind the wheel because we switch a lot behind the wheel. We have some of our most serious trauma processing episodes behind the wheel because our autopilot just drives so well. It's great. Good night to Taylor Marie.
I like the personal hygiene idea. We already did that, but if you guys want us to touch back up on it, we totally can.
Ego state EMDR. Ooh. I think that dissociative disorders should have like a combination of trauma therapies, like different therapies for the same patient, because I don't feel like specifically one type of therapy is good for anybody with DID. Like you have to use a very eclectic kind of approach for anyone with alters because like, yeah, there's so many different opinions, DID or OSDD, like totally. You have to really, you have to be able to take an individualistic approach with those patients. Thank you so much. He is so sweet.
All right, we linked the
Wait a
Discord.
second. I'm sorry. Let me just scroll up a little bit. Go ahead.
We linked the Discord, and if you missed it, again, it'll be on literally every single video's description. So you can just scroll down and click on it.
That's too old art. There's a character in Shadowhunters, I think, whose name is Magnus. Okay, we have a protector whose name is Magnus, who is like newish. He's a big red dragon. And how do you figure out how many altars you had? Is it like sitting down and counting them one by one or something else?
We write down the names as they come, and then if they're a solid altar, then they kind of front at least once a year, I'd say. Let's close the window.
Yeah, I'll close the window.
Thank you. It's hailing, I think.
Or just like raining, but more intense. Are there going to be more vines? Yes. We have a video in progress, like on the KineMaster app, like vines for it's in progress. We just need to get more clips and stuff going. But yeah, vines soon.
Would love a video on past experience with religion.
Great. Because we've got part of it. We've got like a, what do you call it? Outline written up already. The time lost in social family chat. I'm sorry to get flashbacks of old friends slash situations. I'm afraid that some other underlying disorder, not just PTSD. Would you bring this up to? Yes.
Psychiatrist.
Psychiatrist. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, you could say things like, you know, I'm having a lot of difficulty remembering stuff lately. It feels like time is just kind of disappearing for me. Like if you want to be vague about it, like you could say stuff like that and be like, yeah, I'm having a lot of difficulty remembering this and that, you know, like it feels like I'm just disassociating from my body. Like if you play dumb with therapists, sometimes they dig it and you can just like state your symptoms as if you don't really know what it is. And then they'll be like, oh, it sounds like this. Or if they write up your diagnosis and there's DID or OSDD on there, you're just like, yeah, it's good. Discord app, great. You guys are speaking our rain from Wisconsin. Gosh, just so people know, Shadowhunters is based a lot off of Christian concepts, so be careful. Yeah, that's fine. A lot of us are based on Christian concepts, so it's good. I think. I don't know why I just said that. Oops.
What? What did you say?
That a lot of us are based off of Christian concepts. And now Xavier's glaring at me. Oh no. Prophet has a case of not keeping her mouth fucking shut.
Okay.
Yeah, people describe me as the randomness of Dante mixed with the force of Vera. So yeah. The weather out there in Portland is nice. We were like born and raised in this area, so like rain doesn't bug us too much, but some people are really digging the sun lately. It's great. This is Prophet and Ashley. Ketamine infusions for trauma processing. No, we haven't.
No.
That sounds like interesting though. Magnus Bane is a warlock with cat eyes. Nice. I think the idea about your background in Christianity is a good idea. That'll be fair. I have a traveling background with it as well. I just post about it on Instagram every now and then. That's so relatable. Oh my god. But yeah, I feel like a lot of people have had traumatizing past with like Christianity, and people need to say more about that.
Vera, stop.
Vera, stop. I'm trying to watch this drunk out. Where do you travel back and forth from? McMinnville to Gresham.
It's about an hour and a half.
It's about an hour. It's not too bad. At this point, we've gotten to like really like that route, and it started to feel shorter to us. And we've just used it as a time to rapid switch and listen to music, because that's actually something that helps us a lot, is putting on like a playlist or something and hitting shuffle, where there's a lot of songs that are from a lot of different altars, and to intentionally like get them to switch out, because for us, switching kind of relieves a pressure almost.
Mm-hmm.
It relieves the pressure. So rapid switching sometimes isn't even bad. Sometimes it's necessary. Sometimes you need to do that. And sometimes it really sucks to do that. But, you know, you do what you gotta do.
Super weird question, but do you know the best way to clean brushes?
Ooh, if you take hot glue and put it on like a plastic thing in little patterns like dots or like wavy lines, and then let that dry, you can use it as like a board to clean your brush on, and texture stuff is really good for getting that out. And also make sure you get kind of massage the brush, the bottom of the bristles by the metal thingy. It'll help the paint to like stop coagulating and stop being all like stuck in there. And shampoo is good, like baby shampoo. Also, it's good. And do all altars have names?
No.
Yeah, most of them do, but not all. And sometimes altars don't have names. Sometimes they come with names. Sometimes they pick new ones or rename themselves. Sound like Vera was coming. Go, God, I hope not. Oh no.
No, I think you just have an open mind and running thoughts like Vera does.
Yeah.
So that
Yeah,
could.
I'm a loudmouth like Vera. I'm like, people originally thought I was kind of a combination. Like I was the integrated version of Vicky and Dante, but I'm not. I'm not. People are like, oh, is Prophet just them integrated? And I'm like, no. Hello. But yeah, I'm similar to Vera in vibes, but not as explicit. How triggered by the color blue? Only positively, like positive triggers, like bringing forth.
Oh, Jesus, we have so much.
Popular. I missed half the stream. I missed you. Oh, we missed everybody too. I think I haven't been on a video before.
When I realized this was a lie.
That's relatable.
Sharing experiences with the world.
Yes, we like to share like weird things. We like to weird people out sometimes. It's fun to be weird.
And we're probably going to be releasing a couple of triggering videos here real soon. So just like pay attention to descriptions and stuff, because the stuff we talk about sometimes is hard to digest, and it still needs to be talked about. And I feel like some things just aren't talked about enough in our community. So we talk about them on our channel, but really read the descriptions though, because not all the trigger warnings are going to be in the titles. Some of the titles are trigger warnings themselves, but I just want to let you guys know that. Keep an eye on the descriptions when you click on some of our videos.
I'm seeing feelings that I'm attacked right now. Oh, but I forgot someone else's comment. Someone commented, and I said no, you know, like a liar. I love that. Oh my god. But I need something. Weather, yes. Hollow gets terrified by thunder. Marco is brought out by extreme weather conditions when we're driving, like snow or like hardcore rain. But yeah, just a curse word in Aetherian. Okay, what's a good one? Namat is a good one. You kind of spell it like N apostrophe A-M A-T, and that means damn. Namat. Is it traveling for school? Yes. Yes, it is. Our school's in McMinnville, but I think we're only going to do a part-time studentship and only just keep the 8 credits because we've been through so much educationally and we deserve a break. And also, we're just like, bless.
Thank you.
We have to process our traumas and heal from them healthily and not push them out of the way for school like we've been doing for 22 years. Can integrated alters split back to the 2 or more alters they once were? Yes, they can. Strut. Either your language. How do you know? You existed in the inner world before some of you access it. How do you know it existed? I think Devin started actually like creating it in 8th grade. Yeah, he started creating it in 8th grade because he was like, oh, I want to be cool like J.R.R. Tolkien and make a language. And then our brain was like, oh, a language where you can speak without actually having to say the real words. Let's use that. And our brain just like slurped that up and like yeeted it into the subconscious. So now there's like a lot of Aetherian speakers. Use that Aetherian word. Nice.
The hell is an altar? If you don't know, you should go read our description and view some of our videos because we don't allow trolls on our channel.
An alternate identity state. A trait of dissociative identity disorder, which this channel is about if you're new. Yeah, we haven't posted anything on like what is DID before, and I don't know if we should do that.
There's plenty of other channels to figure out what DID is. A lot of people have videos on what is DID. We we aim to focus on videos less like that and more on the educational values because we're a different type of DID channel.
Yeah, we're more of like a intermediate level of knowledge. So for the basics, multiplicity and dissociated are good if you don't know a lot of the stuff like vocab. Will you make more videos in your language? I'm sorry, I don't know how to spell it. I should write it. Oh, that's not a pen I can write with. That's a stylus pen.
You can type it on here and send it to them.
Oh, wait, I can. Yeah, I'll just write in there. It is Aetherian.
Go do your homework. Stop using it as an excuse not to do your homework. Go do your homework.
We'll probably be wrapping up within like 20 minutes soon anyway. So, like, yeah, you probably won't miss a lot.
Oh yeah, Team Pinata is a good one too.
Yeah, they are. We want to make like a video about art with them once we get the collab stuff good.
Can you suggest a safe way to ship a canvas? I got a piece of art that reminds me of you guys, and I want to send it and have it not have it get damaged.
That's so sweet. But yes, cardboard. Cardboard is a great way to send canvases. If you get cardboard that's like long, you can put your canvas on it, then kind of like flip it and like fold it so that it has like layers going around it of cardboard. Then you take the frick out of it and then it's good. We've used that to ship paintings before, and usually it's fairly light and really sturdy. So yeah, we need more stuff for our walls, so we'll put it up.
Yes.
This is like this wall back here we want to use for like featuring stuff for like really cool artworks. Like you can kind of see the bottom of that one. It was in our like channel intro video. We like having little details like that if you pay attention to it. Poor Bobo and Go being alone. Oh no. You're trying to figure out what yeet was. That's beautiful. I love it when everyone starts using the word yeet. I feel like it's going to be in a dictionary someday, and I'm living for that.
You gotta yote what you yeeted.
Yo.
It's been yote.
Nicht yet.
Did you bring the big maps of your systems?
I did not.
We have our big map. Ow, motherfucker!
Careful. Ours is still at Dad's house. It's one of the like few things we can count on one hand that's there, but
we have ours You can't see much on it because it's small and the colors aren't quite great. Maybe you can see more in this lighting anyway. Looks a little
Pretty
better.
good. Yeah, I feel like this will be a good thing for filming that video.
Yeah, for sure.
Lantern Sky and Fragmented Psyche are great. They're both great. Check them out, guys, if you haven't yet.
We also got a canvas that is bigger than us, so I don't know what we'll be doing with that, but it's definitely going to be something interesting.
My mom was really, they added words to it in 2018, so maybe they will, lads.
Us on and shout out on their videos.
Vincent, you were close to the spelling. Family was on vacation, so yeah, solid. Vacations are nice though. We need like a real vacation, a real one someday, where we can actually choose. Thick Boy is coming out of the closet of his own will. A news from Dexter about the new Ethereum lesson. He was thinking about doing a recap of the first live stream, like a recap course on the basics, and then like doing that in addition to streaming. So soonish. Dexter just needs to, like, I don't know, get less anxious because we've been having a lot of anxiety issues lately in fronting. How's the moving going? Still a month into moving into my new house and still not unpacked.
Same here.
We're working on it. It's getting good. We bought a dresser today where we're putting the art supplies. So it's going good. Do either of y'all shave legs and then have fresh sheets? One of the nicest feelings known to man.
That is a nice feeling, and no, we haven't done it in a really long time.
Big boy. Hi, baby. I don't know if you can see. There's Cattail. There's Thick Boy. Soonish came out. We're working on it. Yeah, we're gonna steal Alex's whiteboard while he's away for the semester. So yeah, we actually, the main thing keeping us from making those videos is no whiteboard. We need to get a whiteboard on yeah, just for like our own that we don't have to like borrow, and one that's not a glass painting that broke. We gotta check on Amazon to get like an actual whiteboard. So I think, yeah. How much does Thick Boy weigh? 15 pounds. About that. About 15 pounds. He's big boy. Facebook Marketplace. Oh, that's good. Poor Alex, by the way. I know. Yeah. Halo System. Oh yeah, Halo System. New YouTube channel. We have a video about people who want to start DID channels. Yeah, it's got some of our best tips on there. So yeah, it's in our more recent ones.
Big boy.
Cat weighs 13. Wait, he's thick. Whiteboard. And me telling a story and realizing people will question my life choices. We don't have time to unpack all that. Same. He's a very thick boy. And hi, Toby.
Hi.
He's a good boy. Very thick. And talk about cult following. XD. Oh, interesting. Yeah, we've been yeah, thinking about more like RA stuff lately. And that's been pretty wild.
Hey!
Like, what?
Hello.
What is there?
It's our one and only moderator.
Yes. Kitty. Yes. Followers of the cult of Thick. I love it.
Any new system updates?
So many.
So many.
Yeah, it turns out we actually have a host, a core, and an original, which is Devin is the host default. Carson follows the original, and then.
Alright, I might have to yeet myself downstairs. It's been fun. I'm glad you guys understood my references. I might be back. Go yeet yourself down the stairs.
Get yoked.
The cult of Thick Boy and Round Baby.
Yes, the cult of the thick and the round. I love it. Round Baby is just on top of that box where all of our stuffed animals are.
You forgot your mod.
It's relatable. I'm going to use the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Do that.
Thick boy.
All right. Have a good night. So, I just kind of want to recap on some of the exciting things that we are having going for the people that weren't here, and for our mod, because hello. So we are going to be doing discussions on Discord, and that's going to be mainly our system. Their system isn't great. Yeah, their system isn't great at like social media and responding to things with anxiety and stuff like that. But we want to have like a solid sit-down discussion time that's about an hour to 2 hours, so that way we can like talk about things that might become video topics. And that's just going to be one of our like, hey, if you're on Discord, this is something that you get to join into, and that should be really fun. And we're going to be doing that on Wednesdays. So if you guys have any like discussion topics you want to cover, you guys can go on Discord and do that. We also have our Amazon wish list up. And again, we will post all these links in the description after this video is posted. We have a bunch of stuff going up on Etsy. We have Redbubble that's going to be... We have stuff that's going to be coming on Redbubble. Is a whiteboard on the wish list? No.
We should put one on there.
No,
We were thinking about
Discord.
it.
Do you have to have DID to go on the Discord? No, we have different things. So again, our link to Discord was already posted once. I know it's probably not there for everybody, but it will be posted in the description after this video, which is probably going to end in the next like 10 to 15 minutes.
Thick trick. Yes, that's the best trick that he knows. He can also sit, but he'll only do that if you tell him in German.
And then we haven't discussed a time or date to do the chair live stream for the conference that's in February, but we will be doing that before the end of the year, because I know it's hard to plan around like work and stuff like that. So we're going to be doing that, and then we'll try and figure out a system for deciding who gets to go and what's going to happen with that. So I just wanted to recap on what we talked about a little bit earlier.
Shit. I didn't know I walked with confidence. That's cool. I do a lot of you yelled at me. Yes. Sorry, I kind of just spaced out for a second. I think I got like a Dante for a second. He kind of glanced in because like Dante kind of thinks of me, like we think of each other as like mother-child kind of relationship almost. Like I'm kind of Dante but older and also a lady.
Does anyone know anyone who posts about SDD1A? I have no clue.
Sure. Good night, Toby. But I know there was one. Oh, I forget what they were called. There was one, but they stopped making regular videos, so I don't know. I'm gonna have to look for that now because I want to read more about it. Is there a form of schizophrenia that is similar to DID, like distinct memory state / alters? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe. Back for like 5 minutes. Nice.
Big boy.
Little boy.
Big boy.
I think he's just hungry. Are you hungry, boy? There's no food in the dishes.
Willow keeps eating it all.
Yeah, baby. Okay, I'm just gonna put the dish where he can be seen. Come on, boy.
Bot didn't post your video that mentioned this live stream. Nothing on the Discord even mentioned the stream at all. We didn't post on Discord.
Yeah, this was only announced on YouTube and Instagram. Big boy. Come here. Come here.
Is that special food? Yes, it's a urinary tract food because we have a special boy.
Yeah, he had bladder crystals, but we feed him this food so that he's okay. But she keeps trying to eat it.
Crunch, crunch.
Crunch goblins.
Also, if you are new to the channel and you haven't subscribed, if you subscribe, you are part of our family here on YouTube, Gob Squad.
Sehr good.
You will be part of the Gob Squad. So Discord related question. Does anyone have any guide videos on how to use Plural Kit? We don't have Plural Kit on ours, and we refuse to use it for certain reasons that have been discussed multiple times over. So I have absolutely no clue.
And Thick Boy is 3 years old. To give a present to a friend, but I don't know what to give them. It's for a birthday. You can always give them food is always a good thing, like cupcakes.
Food or drawings. You can draw something special for them.
Yeah. Gob Squad. It sounds dirty somehow. That's hilarious. And everyone's dying of cuteness overload from these loaves. Any alternatives for systems? I think that was about the Plural Kit bot.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I don't know.
For
We're tech impaired, honestly, I think.
Yeah, for our Discord, I'm gonna look to make sure I have it correctly.
Cheddar Jack. That's a cute name for a cat. And just call him Jack or Ched.
There is it. There it is.
And a cat named Freddy Catastrophe Cougar. How do you find things that have been misplaced and you think you've checked literally everywhere? Oh my gosh. Usually checking in the place that you would check the last. That's where it usually is. We have a cat called Jack. She's fat and 14. Oh, kitty.
So for our Discord, we have roles that people can have. So we have the age roles, so minors, adults, littles, middles, and then we have singlets and systems. So you can choose your roles when you get on there.
And for the suggestions for being supportive and helpful to a trans friend who's forced to be closeted because of living situations, like just use their preferred name and pronouns when it's just you and them. And like that's a really good thing to do, like just to respect their identity when it's safe to do so. Yeah. It's your Thick Boy, and I raise you, Mr. Chubbs, my large boy that I love.
Is it weird that I still recall fondly the live with Ethel and Ozzy? That was hella fun. That was awesome.
Ozzy's great. Yeah, he's awesome. The cats are the best. The ancient Egyptians are right with how they treated them. Absolutely. Remind them of validity, too. Valid AF, guys.
You guys have a PO box. It's
we do.
Posted several places. I'll post it on the community page.
Yeah, usually it's in the description sections. Like our most recent video has it in there, too. My cat is named Kitty. She's a little devil. Oh, my cat's 13 pounds. Thick Boy is ginormous. See poodle. Oh, wow, lots of dogs. That's so cool. Got stuck in a wall for 8 hours. That's amazing. A mild form of dyscalculia. Ouch. Do you have dyslexia or dyscalculia?
Dyslexia.
We know a friend with dyscalculia.
And that's the numbers one, so we probably have both, to be honest.
Probably. 5 cats. Oh my god. Yes.
Okay, and then I will also post it here.
There's a dog here too. He's Josh's dog, Mickey's brother. It's short for Chewbacca, but we call him Chewart, like Stuart.
So sorry for the very, very long comment here, but this has all our links on it, so everybody can. Oh no, it doesn't because it won't let me post that much.
Schubert. Schubert knew. I must throw myself into bed because of school. You're welcome for the memes. Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
We'll probably start wrapping it up once it hits, like, yeah, we're almost at 2 hours. Dang, this
Mhm.
is fun. Cool. Post switched cat's 70 pounds. Oh my god. Ginormous cats. But most of us prefer cats over dogs, but if they're like well-behaved dogs and we enjoy some dog, one is being productive, the other talking about memes. That's how it be. I want a tattoo. Get this side. So relatable. Is that exhaustion or the abyss? The eternal question. You guys said something about living in Portland now earlier. Is that where you moved to? Pretty much, we're like on the edge of Portland. Like Portland, Gresham. Is good. It's really nice. Well, the apartment is nice, but the area itself is kind of scary. There's like a lot of road work and like scary people around, but at the same time, it makes us feel alive, you know? Is that my hand? Sorry, I'm late. I missed you guys so much. How's the new place? It's going great. He's not that big. He's only like 10 months old, so he's like a dumb baby. Hey, someone else lives in Portland. And someone else lives in the other Portland, the other side of the planet. No, the country. Cold Pine Tree Place, that one. Yeah, it's my dogs have been Cocoa Puffs. Beautiful. There's some tips on mental preparation when you need to move to new locations. I guess if you can visit the area beforehand, familiarizing yourself with it is definitely a good one. Try to find stores and stuff that you like, things that are like good landmarks for you to like recognize, and that would definitely be good.
Like gluten-free lap dances.
there's a shop. It's like a strip club that has a sign that says gluten-free lap dances on it, and we almost always message them when we're driving, just to let you know. Savannah's going to do homework. Good. We all deal with the waiting list for help and support. I'd say you could. Oh, I don't know. Waiting lists are a really difficult thing, and we haven't really had a lot of experience with them. But we have had waits for therapy. Like we haven't been able to like start therapy because we've been too busy to actually therapy. To therapy. It's a verb now. Oh, lycanthropy system. Let's ask you an LSCD-1A system. Let's go. Oh, they're a 1A system. Cool. That's legit. Good for celiacs, I guess. LOL. Ashley and profit still. Two trunk. I love you. We love you too.
We should make a video about us getting drunk. For you guys don't like getting drunk anymore, but for us, like different alters drinking alcohol, and like there are different ways of being drunk, because that's hilarious.
Yeah, schedule in time for therapy in your agenda. Block that moment specifically for therapy. That's pretty cool. And telehealth. We were going to say telehealth is a good option for temporary therapy patches. Like, yeah, I know we had to come back to that, but I was thinking about it. Telehealth is good. If you can like do video chatting with therapists or even text support, sometimes that can be a good thing to just get you through if you just need like support with bits here and there. Anyone have any tips for telling friends and family about it? Yeah, we have a video about that too. It's kind of older though.
But we might have a new one soon. We might even do the live stream about
Stream Josh.
Yeah, we're probably just gonna like have him come in and be like, "Hey man, so we need to tell you some shit," and be like dropping the DID bomb, and you guys right there watching it as it unfolds
live.
So
Tasha is doing her best. Root beer floats are good. Spicy chips, some people are good with spice. A lot of us are not good with spice. Do your altars have different types of liquor preferences? Types of beer versus hard liquor brands? Yes.
Oh God, yeah.
We do.
I am more of the Fireball. I actually
Fireball shirt.
I have a Fireball shirt.
Don't need alcohol. God dissociation. LOL. Same. My mom made it, and now I'm here. Bless. But yeah, we quit drinking a while ago, so now we don't really do that. Who's fronting? Wasn't fronting for the stream. Prophet and Ashley.
I'm just trying to find my Fireball shirt, man.
It's in there somewhere.
It is. I saw it earlier. It's like the only red shirt we own. I'm just
It
gonna.
is. That's weird. It's too weird here. Oh yeah, people get like weirded out by us reading their stuff, and I'm like, what? We're popular? It's so weird. You guys ever get front stuck? What can you do to switch out with another altar? Sometimes going through other altars to get certain altars out. Like if you get so and so kind of near the front, you can get this other guy to front and kind of. We got that for them as a present.
It's amazing, and I absolutely love it. This is my shirt.
Jaeger is one of our favorites. We haven't done Jaeger bombs, though. I don't think we will. But when we did drink, we used to really like Jaeger. We still like the glass bottles, and we still pick up alcohol bottles just for the bottles. If you see them. Prophet is not prophet. Is like, so sweet to hear somebody look up to notice you. It's like senpai. Senpai notice me. It's just a Rolex book of altars you're flipping through. Almost tempting. Sometimes just going through a list of altars and seeing who is like the type who would be down to front is a good method too. Prophet, are you witchy? Yes, for the most part. It's 4:21 a.m. here. It's 4:20, but the other one. My upper neighbor has an alarm clock going off for hours. Oh, that sucks.
That blows, man.
Oof, yeah, that's when noise canceling headphones are a really good thing for sleeping. Like, our parents snore, like, wildly. But whenever we, like, have to sleep in the same room as them when we're going on, like, a trip or something, we always pack the soundproof earbuds. But those have proven to be useful in so many other situations. Like, even if you go to a movie, or play or something and the music is too loud, you can just witch crush. You can like put in earbuds and it can just like muffle sound a little bit and it doesn't completely block it out. And it's good. Altar pesters you being up at 3 a.m. But they're also going up at 3 a.m. Ooh. People's fashion. I like that idea.
Mm-hmm.
We have a hallway now. We could do that.
Yes.
We could do that fashion show.
Also, somebody's like, they don't quite remember the song, but they're trying to play Cold Ethel, but they can't play it correctly because they don't quite remember it. But Ethel's still like, really? It's hilarious.
That's awesome. Yeah, people like the idea of the fashion show thing, though. But like, yo.
This is Ashley.
And Prophet.
Possibly going to be Ethel. I don't know if we'll get
cold
switched.
Ethel. Cold Ethel.
I don't know if we'll get switched out before the end of the stream, but with them, we'll.
Vera catwalks all the kinky things. Probably. Vera probably would.
Vera
Vera's shirts have very large necklines.
Vera and Della.
I smoked weed today. I drank and somehow I'm still here. That is relatable. Oh, Ethel's a guy, which is interesting because most people, we even didn't think that at first. We were like, oh, Ethel, that's like a femme name. And then Ethel's like, I'm a dude. And we were like, okay. It's great. Ether system, medical marijuana, edibles versus inhalation. How do you all cope with pain when you are without access? Usually we do inhalation. That's the best because for us, having things take a while to kick in is not for the better. And how do we cope with pain when we're without access? We do yoga. We try yoga. We attempt yoga because everyone is always like, oh, that fixes everything. So we're like, okay, let's see if it does. And we're still in a lot of pain, but look, we can put our feet down flat, or like our hands on the top of our feet, flat. We're flexible as heck now. Like, we still are in a lot of pain all the time, but we can be flexible now. That's what matters, apparently. Just being able to stretch like a boss. So that's usually what we do. It's way too much stretching. Wow, I can touch further on the floor than a lot of people can. A lot of people are just like talking about weed. Good. Weed is the only thing that makes us like not anxious and not in pain. Like if there was any medications that could do what weed does, then we'd be like, okay, let's see what it's about. But since there isn't, we can't. So our medicine is like a stigmatized thing along with our disorder. So it's like a double whammy over here, and it's kind of a pain. So we kind of want to make some videos about like how marijuana can be used as medicine and like applied and like really well described. But we also don't want to get like in trouble by YouTube, you know? Yeah. Everyone complaining about getting up early. It's midday for us and I'm thinking about lunch. Relatable. It's just 7:27 over here. It's evening. The cattail. Water dragon. You're a little boy. Your altars have common quirks when fronting. You can answer that one first if you want. I've been talking a lot. I need to shut up.
Trying.
It's not legal to smoke in this state. Oil is the only option. Working toward maybe moving, because yeah, that would be something worth moving for, honestly. I can say yes. The acrylic switch, they haven't spoken in a bit. Probably like halfway through a switch, probably. I'm just letting that happen. People do want me to make videos about that. That's awesome. Good. Mid switch, yeah. Like I'm like halfway through. Sometimes they take a while. What can you do to get rid of switchy headaches? We've found that like kind of massaging the back of your neck is pretty good. That's one of the good ways to do. So did they die? A little bit. Rip.
I'm dead.
It's legal here, but not so known. Like his medicine, yeah.
It was Ashley. It's no longer Ashley.
Oh, that's Ethel.
I
guess me and Ashley are acquaintances. I've never met Ashley until then, but it's good. Yeah.
Yeah. But Ashley is interesting.
She's cool. She's nice.
She's an angry mess. Hello. I sound buff, thank you. Somebody was asking about quirks.
Quirks. Madeline moves her eyebrows a lot when she talks, like more often than a lot of us do. Like we do that for emphasis, but Madeline.
Am I German or Russian? I'm neither. I was just here. I come from middle of map. 3 octaves.
I'm glad that you can drop your voice now. It's good.
It feels better, and I'm no longer mistaken as female just because of my accent thickness lesson. It only lessens when I very first get into the front because I have to form the mouth. It's weird, and like I salivate more when I have more heavy accent. So
that's relatable. Madeline is great though. Oh my god, she's like the tough lesbian sister that everybody wants.
Well, what is my accent? It's like mixed between German and Russian, but I don't know. When I first heard that you are an alter, I legit thought you were going to be an old woman on a similar frame. I am not old woman. I don't know how old I technically would be, but probably ranging like mid-20s. Traditionally feminine. I don't care. It was what I was born with. It's what I've been using, and we've appropriated it to male sounding. So whenever we see females called Ethel, weird. Did I choose my name? No, my mother did, but I don't know my mother. It's been years. Ethel, what's your sexual preference? And what's my favorite snack? Why would you ask those two things?
SNECC.
Why would you ask those
Who
two
do
things?
you want to sink your teeth into?
I am pansexual, and I don't know about snack. Ethel is not granny. No, I'm not granny. Spicy chips. I like spicy foods. I think we would be BFFs.
We suck at responding to everything.
Yeah. Who is you?
Maybe
Who is your snick snack? I don't have one currently.
It's funny though, one of Corbin's songs always brings him out.
It does.
Because the song is called Cold Ethel and it's like about necrophilia, so you probably shouldn't listen to it. But for a very dark alter like Corbin, she loves it. But it always brings him out because it's about someone named Ethel.
Yeah,
Do you want a snack?
Perhaps.
16-year-old alter who was co-fronting with me heard prophets coming and doing it back in I just finished my homework. I'm so happy to see y'all live. Good. We should do our homework. We need to do our homework.
Ethel drops articles in front of things? What do you mean? What does that mean?
Oh, like articles in sentences, I think.
Oh, like
Do you have something to tell us? Do you like dead people? No, that's Corbin.
That's Corbin. Yeah, no, there's just a song about somebody called Ethel that is dead. And it's about a person who liked dead people.
In German,
Alter who doesn't understand meaning of snack but triggered by the same mention of food from
hunger. Okay, so someone likes dead people. In the middle of the map. Oh, yeah, it drops the articles. There we go. That makes sense.
Yeah.
A lot of us do that. We do have someone who is like Russian. And they do that too. I think. I haven't really heard Konfetka speak before. Yeah, I'm surprised that they haven't been like around because they're like, oh, another Russian accent. Usually everyone at homework is just a suggestion. Not really required. If your teachers say different, they just drip in. I think you drop the article is drop the base.
How do what? Do I do what?
I hope it wasn't something that how to do something that I mentioned because I forgot what I was talking about. When at homework in a year. Bless. I'm like really looking forward to not having homework anymore. It's gonna be amazing.
How do you cope with being fictive with a limited world backstory?
I guess find who you are now.
Now I just have work and depression.
Love you too, go to school.
How is your German coming along?
Our German professor got fired because our school is downsizing professors, so a lot of our professors got fired. We lost a lot from the art department too.
It's not about that, it's triggering.
What is?
I don't know. This is just menthol. Menthol vape. Wait, what's triggering?
Yeah, what's triggering? You should ask what's triggering so that I know what to talk about. Guys, majoring in art. We're majoring in studio art.
You could minor in psychology.
No, I don't have enough credits for that.
Oh.
It needs 16 for everything is triggering. LMAO. Fucking same. Oh, same. Thank you. Yeah, this is just menthol. These ones only come in like.
Of blending, bleeding, passive influence, confronting activity, fuzzy tips, define yourself.
Oh, grounding ears. Identify. Try to figure out who is the most prominent of the alters and try to like get them to be grounded. Yeah, or someone who like tends to front a lot and is around a lot and it's easy to get them out. Try that. That's a good one. Please don't die. We'll have some water ready.
Who's out right now? This is asshole.
And profit. Oh, and we have tried hookah.
We still haven't been to a hookah lounge. You guys told us when we very first met that you were going to take us to one, and it has been 4 years since we met. 3 years since we got together. 4 years since we met.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's been 4 years and we still haven't been to a hookah lounge.
Okay, we'll go there when we get more money then.
Oh, necrophilia was
that
triggering.
Okay, yeah. We won't talk about that then. Anyone read Sleepers? No, we haven't. Usually when it's like hookah, we pick like watermelon flavor usually, but we haven't been in forever. Mint is usually a pretty good one that goes well with tobacco if you want something to make it more mild. Always menthol. Chill out. A video explaining how you figure out who's close to the front. Good. Yes, we will. Round BB.
Why won't you stay on lap?
The tail. Her poor little janky tail. Yeah, it was crooked when we got her. We didn't hurt her tail. Yeah, she was kind of messed up when we got her. But now she's round and happy. She's good.
What is
that's fine about nagging though. Like that's like a common trigger. That's fine. It's a method of tobacco consumption.
Yes. Usually fruit flavored, if I remember correctly.
Usually, yeah, usually fruit flavored. Are you guys being anything for Halloween? I don't know. We're gonna work at a haunted house next year with our sister though.
That'll be fun.
It'll be spooky.
Drop that skincare routine, fam.
Us? Oh my gosh. Getting a bazillion different face washes. We would recommend Dr. Bronner's mint soap, definitely, and also witch hazel. Halloween, yes. Mix up your skincare stuff so your face doesn't get used to whatever washes you're using, because the problem we have is our skin gets used to it and kind of does like immunity stuff. So we have to keep our skin on its toes.
There was one that was asking us what we wanted to be, like, future profession.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe an art therapist.
For us, horse therapists, like equine therapy with mentally disabled people. Mostly children, because we can actually work with children. Adults are harder to get through.
Study/schooling going on about DID. That'd be cool. A lot of the stuff through the Healing Together conference, there's a lot of studies that way, which is pretty cool. They connect through there. What are your plans for Halloween? This year, I don't know. Probably gonna watch some scary movies.
Thank you for making these videos. How can I, as an alter, develop if I don't even remember the circumstances under which I was created or why I'm even here?
Be out. just by fronting, it's like gaining experience. And
you learn who you are by experience. Like, you learn, hey, I made a grilled cheese sandwich and I wanted to throw up. I don't like grilled cheese. It's kind of the same way with pretty much everything.
Tasha, you should go to bed if you're tired because it's almost 2.5 hours and we should probably start wrapping up. Fronted today, 3XP, yes. My K-pop bubble.
How is testosterone going? Good. I can drop my voice and I sound like a male instead of people not really figuring out that just because my name is Ethel, I am not female. So I am male.
Someone asked you a question about the wheelchair.
Yeah. Part-time wheelchair, how do you get through the physical, mental challenges? Sometimes capable and sometimes not. We just kind of try and roll with the flow. We told our brother, hey, if we need a wheelchair, we get a wheelchair. You can't use it for folding laundry, sorry. It has to be accessible if we end up crawling out into the living room on our elbows because Laurent is too stubborn to ask somebody else to front. So we kind of just like go with the flow and yeah.
Look, it's Cat.
Cat. Hey! You messaged us and we didn't respond because we're live streaming.
Roll with the flow. Take it, please. How do you reach out to an alter who doesn't want to talk about something that happened? Try to like let them know that you're not going to be mad at them. Let them know that they're not in trouble and that you won't be mad for what they hold and that you'll still like love them. Because most alters are afraid to talk about stuff because they're afraid of repercussions a lot of the time. So just like let them know that you won't be mad, and they might be
more willing.
Yeah, more willing, more down to talk. If I knew you'd be live streaming, it would have popped in soon. This is the total like random thing.
Yeah, this was. Hey, we're going to live stream because we hit 10K. What up, dudes? I sound so weird talking in white lingo.
Yes.
What sort of geckos do we have? We have a crested gecko and we have a leopard gecko.
We do.
Let's see who's out. It's just Ethel and Prophets. He's looking dissociated.
For the moment. I don't know, I think I'm dissociating. We saw the word Cogsworth and our brain was like, fuck you, that's Disney, so here's some horrible things in your head.
My voice makes everything I say better. Thank you. Accents are like flavor.
Flavor.
It's like flavoring.
I'm getting like the pain. Does your inner world feel different than the outer world? A little bit. It feels different.
Outer world feels more stable.
Yeah. Reptiles. Let me some reptile.
All right, guys, we're gonna be wrapping up. So, just a quick stop recap. I guess we're doing Redbubble. We're gonna be doing discussions on Discord. So if you don't have that, it'll be in the link in the description after the video is posted. We have our Amazon wish list up. Etsy's still up and going.
Oh yeah, posted new stuff like the other day, so check it.
And we will have our Redbubble up in the next month. So we're giving ourselves a month to get the artwork and stuff up on there. All right, have fun, cats. See you soon.
And that's chill. We're like wrapping up anyway. Add a whiteboard to your wish, LOL. Okay. We'll do that.
Yes.
I'm gonna do that. Good night, everybody.
Good night. See y'all later.
Next live.
We might
probably
do
next month.
Halloween.
Ooh.
We can do a Halloween live stream.
Yes, maybe our anniversary or around then too.
Yes,
around our anniversary.
Our 3-year anniversary is on October 5th. So, bye, guys.